In today's video, we will be discussing how to deal with unconscious people. We're talking about energy vampires. What's up, everyone? My name is Morcie, and if you're new to this channel is all about creating your own reality through your spiritual awakening process. And if what you hear resonates with you, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Now, the term energy vampire comes from Vadim Zeland's reality Transurfing. I've made many videos on this book, and it's literally my favorite book at this point in my life. And so an energy vampire is someone who unconsciously works to take in your energy, absorb your energy, take the energy that you have away from you so that it can have your energy, so that it could feel fulfilled and that it could feel temporarily fulfilled. Now, before I go on to discuss the 3 different types of energy vampires, I want you to take a moment to look within. So before we go and discuss the things outside of us, it's important that while you listen to this, you keep in mind the power that you hold. Because here's the thing, the only way an energy vampire can take away your energy is if you allow them to. It's if you are unconsciously aware of the negative energy that they are giving you. If you're unconsciously aware of your own energy levels and what you are allowing them to have. And it's also when you have very increased importance. Because if what they are talking to you about and what they are doing to you, if you have such an increased importance on whatever it is, then it's much easier for them to attune to your energy and take your energy away. Because that's the thing, energy vampires, they attune to the frequency of your energy in order to absorb your energy. And here's another thing, energy vampires, they're fearful. If you're not acting in love, you're acting in fear. And it's up to you. You're on the spiritual awakening process, right? That means that you will be challenged with being faced with unconscious people and challenges. It's not to hide away from the world and be like, I want to stay in my own little world and not have to deal with the outside. No, the spiritual awakening process is for you to be stronger. It's for you to be more aware, for you to be consciously aware. It's for you to acclimate to the outside world. Maybe you'll come home and you'll have your own spiritual routine where you meditate. Maybe you light candles. Maybe you burn sage or Palo Santo. It's your own little kingdom in your world, your home. But when you go outside to the outside world and you bump into unconscious people and you bump into these challenges, it's your way of acclimating. It's your way of becoming stronger, because then you have no practice. You know, it's like you're constantly warming up and practicing for a big game, or a big show, but you never actually play the game. You never actually perform the show. So take it as practice. When you are confronted with an energy vampire, when you are confronted with an unconscious person, look at your reaction as a mirror of the place that you are at in your spiritual awakening process. Because anyone can act very calm in the face of someone who is also conscious. So be aware that you are a part of this too. And it's not to blame yourself, but it is to take responsibility and to be the love that you want others to be. Because the love that you have, it's more powerful than any other energy, than any other fear, any other type or form of energy, fear, worry, doubt, whatever that may be. It's much more powerful. Because we were created based upon unconditional love. And now, having love and being empathetic, it doesn't mean that you're an open channel for people to take in your energy. It means that you are allowing yourself to connect. This is for the betterment of you, so that you can empathize with others, so that you could be more consciously aware, so that you can reduce the importance of what they may be saying to you. So one of the energy vampires that Vadim Zeland speaks about is a stealthy vampire. Now, these people, they tend to be good psychologists, and they're very intrusive. They like to very much get into your business and what's going on into your life. They're very communicative, but they're not that smooth. It's quite obvious. And so these people, they're acting unconsciously to take in your energy, see what your weakness is, see what it is that's going on in your life to potentially make you open up, to make you feel as though that they are somebody different. Because a stealthy vampire will put themselves on as if they are someone different. Kind of reminds me of the snake from the Jungle Book. I think that's how the snake from the Jungle Book acted. But yeah, it's that type of person who works to attempt to be very smooth and trying to get to know you and trying to speak to you in a way that you will open up. But it's in fact that they are very intrusive and they just ask a lot of questions that are not comforting to you, not something that you should open up to. Now, the second type of energy vampire that Vadim Zeland speaks about is the manipulator. Now, the manipulator likes to target people who feel guilty, right? Here's the thing. When you feel guilty, oftentimes you feel as though you should be punished. I wouldn't even say oftentimes. When you feel guilty, you feel that some sort of way you deserve a punishment. And whenever you're feeling guilty, that's perfect for a manipulator to come in and take in your energy, because with your guilt, you want someone to tell you that it's okay. You want someone to tell you and to make you feel better, someone to justify it. And so this energy vampire, the manipulator, will work to take in your energy and make you feel bad and say, what you did is not okay. What you did is not appropriate. And what I'm saying, I'm right and you're not right. Right? They try to manipulate. They try to get to you in a certain way due to low self-esteem, due to not truly valuing your own opinion. Even a manipulator might get to you even if you're just simply asking for advice. So with manipulators, it's kind of like a cycle of energy. You, the donor, you're willing to give up your energy and the manipulator is willing to take it away. So oftentimes you don't even notice that you are being manipulated because you're willing to give away that energy unconsciously. Remember, the only way to rise above energy vampires and unconscious people is to be consciously aware. So if you're unconsciously aware of you feeling guilty, of you needing external validation for someone to tell you that something is okay, then you will always have your energy taken away from you because you are not completely aware of how to protect that energy. And the last type of energy vampire is a provocateur, one who provokes. Now, this is one who will poke at you. They'll be kind of aggressive, kind of like a bully, and they'll just poke at you until you explode. And here's the thing about provocateurs, right? Even manipulators, they have this thing where they have this sense of fulfillment. They get this sense of upliftment from you giving them their energy. Because when they recreate the experience, whether it's provoking someone, whether it's manipulating someone, whether it's being super intrusive, as they recreate that experience, it gives them this sort of lift, this sort of temporary fulfillment. So when it comes to energy vampires, it's important to be aware of that, to be aware of the fact that they're attuning to your energy. So if you're feeling this low confidence, if you're feeling as though you need external validation, they will unconsciously take advantage of that. It's easy for your energy to be taken away from you when you expose it due to vulnerability, due to feeling this sort of weakness. So it's giving yourself permission to feel strong, to feel confident, giving yourself permission to know that you can stand up for yourself. You can create boundaries. Yes, we want to love, and yes, we want to empathize. At the same time, it's a balance. But remember that in order to protect yourself, in order to allow even this energy vampire to see the love in themselves, you have to be the love. And you also have to create the boundary where they see that you have a lot of respect for yourself. And that you aren't allowed, you don't need their external validation. And even if they try to poke at you, even if they try to manipulate you, even if they try to be incredibly intrusive and try to be a good psychologist, they will not take away your energy. Because if you have nothing to give them, when you reduce the importance, then they have nothing to take away. So as I said before, when it comes to dealing with energy vampires, take it as practice. Greet this setback with joy and try and see where you are at in your spiritual awakening process. Because if you react in a way that they want you to, then you just know that there's something that you need to work on. It's not anything for you to blame. It's just for you to find a solution to how you can ascend, to how you can be more loving to yourself first. Because it's important that we look within, and when you love yourself first, that energy of love, it will emanate out to others. And they will feel your love, and they will want to mirror that same love. So choose to empathize and choose to love. We were created based on unconditional love. Be that love, be conscious awareness, set boundaries. I know I've said it many times before. But my name is Morcie. I hope this video resonates with you. And until next time, peace.